So this welcome to this 5 days time management challenge, and everybody, most of the people that I meet, career professionals, students, everybody is somehow or other bothered about time management in some way or other, and because of that, they face other problems also. So why and how of time management? You might be watching lot of YouTube videos and might be listening to so many other coaches who are teaching you time management techniques. But after following for some days, some time, most of you fall off. You just let go of that all those techniques, and you get back to your own routine very fast, very soon, and that doesn't seem to go away. Now, so I thought, so what is happening here? So I was reading Atomic Habits. You people don't want to go to gyms. They actually want to become thinner, slimmer, fitter. Now, if that is so, the same applies to time management also. What you will become, what do you want to achieve if you manage time well? I think it is the credibility factor that you want in life, because you don't keep time. That is why you don't earn respect as well. If that is so, that is a bitter truth, of course. But let me tell you that there are fun ways of managing time, and if you can like say, how do I manage my time and why do I manage? If I have started to teach this, there are a few things that come into my mind. Is there are 12 aspects. The first thing is 12 aspects to life, and the first thing is, like say, what I become. So you become very respected. You finish your deadline. You finish within your deadline, so that is why you are respected, because you have so much time, residual time, for which you can invest in something other than your regular work. Maybe you don't like your regular work and you want to find some time for the thing that you are passionate about, or maybe you want to be more creative within your challenge, within your career. Might be that is one thing. There may be other reasons why you want more time. Maybe you want to spend more time with your family. Maybe you want to take your children out somewhere. Maybe. And the other day, I was, there are so many reasons. The other day, I was attending a course, a meditation course, and the person, the another person, a young boy, was also attending this meditation course. And do you know why? He was thinking that he didn't like Mondays. He didn't like office, and the moment he thinks of office, he thinks that it is like a torturing time for him, and he wants time to fly away. He wants to get out of his job, and because he wanted an escape route, he thought meditation is one process. See, I'll tell you one thing. Meditation, obviously, of course, it helps. But when your mind is too reactive, too restless, the benefits of meditating goes away, because every time your mind scares you about the life waiting after you are going back from this meditation course. Have you realized that? Right? So, what will you become? So, first write down, what do you want to become as a result of managing time. That is very important. So, everybody, you can take this and write down the first thing. Why do you want to? What do you want to become? That is your most prominent why. Then there are 12 aspects of life which each of us has to cater to. And let me get back to those 12 kind of points where we want to allocate our time, because of which, and this is why, right? Let us first think about what is preventing you from being so effective in your time management. Can you tell me a reason what is preventing you from managing your time? Is it the intention, or it is uh, it is the importance? For you, you think that everybody is saying about time management, but you don't see the importance as it is. So if you are not seeing the importance as it is, then uh, you will not manage time well. So suppose in the morning you feel like, say, how about your time? If you are a late night person, then obviously you will not be able to wake up very early in the morning. If you are not able to wake up in the early morning, then you think that the entire day goes for a task, and you think that that is how you start ruining everything in life. No, right? Let us see what are the aspects. So the first thing is, write down who you want to become as by managing time. The second thing is, write down what prevents you from managing time. Is it not important for you? So if it is so, then be honest with yourself. And the second thing is intention. Whether you really want, that is related to again your why you, what you want to become. So if you want to become something, then your intention is very, very strong. Now, out of those 12 areas that I have been saying, the first thing is about health and fitness. Do you want to allocate some time to your health and fitness? If that is so, then there are 5 areas of health and fitness that you can spend time on. The first thing is, how about your diet? And you will say, why? How is it related to time management? It is indirectly related to time management because it is part of your life. If you don't take healthy diet, then there will be health issues which will require your time. Don't you think so? If it requires your time, then obviously it is related to time management, right? So, do you take healthy diet? Whatever diet you take, do you consider it to be healthy? If yes, then give yourself 1. If no, give yourself 0. The second aspect under health and fitness is discipline. So, do you think that your life, the pattern of your life is disciplined? According to you, whatever people say, that doesn't matter. What do you see? If it is yes, you think that it is discipline, then give yourself 1. And if not, give yourself 0. Then what about nutrition? If you have a healthy diet, obviously you are taking nutritious food. But again, what impression do you have? Do you know what is nutrition? Your body requires very, very small amount of vitamins, and those vitamins are required for the well-being of your life. Do you take those nutritious food? Even if you have a little bit of doubt, you give yourself 0. And if you are very convinced that you know what is nutritious food, then give yourself one. Then exercising. Do you exercise? Do you know that first thing in the morning, that once you get up, the first thing in the morning is to express gratitude to the Almighty or the higher power or somebody, whatever you think. And the second thing you start is doing exercise, right? And Robin Sharma says it has to be 20 minutes exercise, 20 minutes of gratitude, 20 minutes of exercise, and 20 minutes of meditation. During meditation, you can journal as well. But here, I am talking about exercise. Do you do that 20 minutes of exercise? It might be in the form of whatever housework, also, if you are not very keen on going to the gym and exercising. Then, how about your lifestyle? Do you maintain a healthy lifestyle? Again, lifestyle is something like a balance of everything. It is just an opinion that I am asking. If you think that your lifestyle is pretty balanced, then give yourself one. Of course, we'll go very detailed into lifestyle. What is the lifestyle and all? But this is just a superficial, just an on the pass. I am asking you a question: whether you think that it is healthy or not. Now, if you think you have, like say, out of five, if you have earned like say four or more, four or five, then it is really excellent. If it is not, then don't you think that you require some kind of uh, self interrogation, self evaluation, and self thought, self examination to get into time management system? Yeah. So remember this exercise that we are doing. So the first aspect is health and fitness and how much you have scored, right? Then the second is intellectual. It is about knowing something. So many questions we have, right, in life, spiritually and about life and other things. So if you are connecting those dots, every dots in life, then give yourself one, right? Let me share the screen with you. So if you think that you are connecting your dots, uh, just a minute, connecting all the dots, then it is one. And if it is leading to your purpose, life path, then it is one. Otherwise, it is zero. Just give me a second. Sorry about that. So the second thing is, do I feel fulfilled? So these are the questions which are just for you to understand that how do you think about um, your lifestyle and all, right? So let us go to the third aspect of uh, life, which is emotional, and I call it as self awareness. Most of why are we self aware or we are not? Are we self aware or we are not? And how is it connected to time management system? Is I see emotion is we, right? The more emotional we are, we the more intuitive we are, right? So many times we ignore our intuition, and so uh, this this might seem to be a little dogged in terms of time management, which is not directly related to time management, but here is just creating an awareness that you might be um, missing out something which is not connecting you towards your higher power, and you are feeling, say, separated from somewhere which is not giving you, inspiring you enough to be self-aware. So do you create strength within reach? I create strength within reach. What does that mean? So whenever you feel distracted or helpless or anything, do you feel that there is somebody, some power which supports you all the time? If yes, then please give yourself one, and if not, give yourself zero. And you connect to the higher power, or say we call it like, say, Bhagwan or anybody. Sometimes we feel connected, sometimes we think that by prayer he will be definitely the certainness that we have, that we definitely will be reaching to that higher power. That is what I call as the connection. And if you are able to reach to that higher power, then it is one, and if it is not, then zero. Suppose somebody is very angry with you, but within 3 to 4 seconds, your mindset changes, and you are able to mm, change the scenario so that the anger fizzles out and the person starts smiling. Have you experienced that, or are you able to manipulate the scene like that somehow? If yes, then give yourself one. If no, zero. How is your personality? Are you usually joyful and confident? If yes, give yourself one, and no if it is and zero if it is no. I let go of control. Many people are control freaks. Are you one? If not, so if you easily let go of control, suppose somebody says that you should not be, you should not be bothered about this, and you feel that it's fine, okay, and let go everything. You are not, you don't, you are comfortable not being in control. If that is so, give yourself 1, otherwise 0. And mostly, what do you like? You like peace, um, a place which is very serene and you are not disturbed. That is called, that is in, that is what I think is tranquility. If it is 1, if it is yes, then give yourself 1. If it is not, then give yourself 0. And how do you respond to people? Is it with lot of empathy? Then give yourself 1. No, if it is 0. Spirituality. So every nowadays, spirituality is confused with religion and everything, many other things. Your faith, right? Faith. I think spirituality is a bit higher up. Spirituality is clarity. Clarity about everybody is the same human being from the same source. If you believe in this, then give yourself 1. If not, then 0. You are not the body. Even if, even we are, when we are gone, then also we stay. So what is that which stays, which is beyond the body? If you know, if you agree with this concept, then give yourself 1. If no, then give yourself 0. How strong are you with the inner strength? Strong, like say, you feel that at no time, no point of time, you feel very weak or feel helpless yourself, then give yourself 1. If you feel shaken, then give yourself 0. Decision for peace. So when two people argue, suppose there is an argument, and you think that you are you are done with that person, whatever he says, tit for tat, you respond, and it is done. If you are that kind of person, give yourself 0. Or if you try to understand what the person is saying, where he is coming from, then give yourself 1. Emotional stability. Smile easily. Do you smile easily? If yes, give yourself 1. No, give yourself 0. Then how about your love life? Do you attract your ideal partner consciously? If yes, 1. If no, then 0. Many people attract the ideal partner, whoever they think is the ideal partner, they attract consciously. Give yourself 1. Maintaining romance, support, and support. So once the partner is there, you are together, you maintain the romance, support system, and trust. If yes, this might not be the case with many people. You can give yourself 0 and start afresh from here. Parenting. Do you know that the best gift that you can give to your children is your time? If you know, then give yourself yes, 1. And if no, then give yourself 0. Do you think every parent thinks the well being of their children? And if you are working towards that legacy that you will be gifting them, and if you have that kind of thought already within you, then give yourself yes. If no, then give yourself 0. And during this, for children, your spouse is equally important, and even your parents. Why your spouse? Because he or she is equally important in bringing up the children. You are not the only person who is bringing up the children. So express your gratitude to the spouse also, and your parent for having brought up you, who is a sensible person, who is able to bringing up the children in turn, right? So if those are the things, then give yourself 1, otherwise 0. Social. See, many people think that socializing is a wastage of time. But we all have a craving for being admired, being respected, and being trusted, right? So, if you are creating value for others, say yes, one, otherwise, no, zero. Being available to contribute, socialization is not about talking, it is about contribution also. Contribute to something good in the society. If yes, then give yourself one, give yourself zero if it is no. Being there for support, do you support people when there is a requirement? If so, give yourself yes, one. Being generous and kind, do you give, contribute, and generously uh, give your time or effort or money? If that is so, give yourself one. Are you a reliable person? Usually, people think that you are reliable. You go all out to help somebody. If so, give yourself one. Are you trustworthy? People do trust you. Give yourself one. Do people relate to you easily, or do you maintain out of distance? Give yourself accordingly. Do people approach to use your suggestion, you for suggestions? So you can give yourself accordingly whether you are treated as a person who knows a lot. Are you admired? Are you popular? Give yourself accordingly. Right? Financial. So many people talk about this finances thing. Create residual income sources. That is everybody's dream. So more than two sources should be there, and it all starts with small. So start very small, start saving and save for investing, not to spend. And save before any spending happens. Whatever you earn, so before any spending happens, even the household spending, even payment of loan, before that you save. It is possible to do charity with the smallest income. The contribution in terms of money should be a sure thing in your financial planning, right? It creates magic. You will not be able to understand how come your financial situation has stabilized so suddenly without doing anything extra or without earning anything. It happens with contribution. You'll be surprised with that. So please do. And career. Everybody knows about career. Uh, do you have a plan so that you can focus and intently work? Self discipline, do you follow it? Any kind of self discipline which might be wasting your time, do you follow it? Persistence, without distraction, can you work? Consistent, if you do things consistently in one direction consistently, do you do that? Start small and consolidate. So anything big that you are going to build, that all starts with very small things. So if you are doing those small things in order to consolidate your career, then give yourself one. See, here you might be thinking how these are very important. See, Taj Mahal, it didn't get built up in one day, right? It started with a foundation, and that foundation was not very beautiful like Taj Mahal. So the thing that became beautiful was external. The strength of Taj Mahal as a building, as a monument, it was very essential. And it was, we don't know whether it was beautiful or not, but it had to be very strong. And uh, it had to withstand the time. That is what has been done, right? So start there so that you can polish it up for a beautiful thing, right? The next is character. What character is? What you do for others. So, who you are? Do you? How do you define yourself in terms of helping others? Do you watch and forgive others? Do you think there is a gift in every circumstances. Whenever there is a conflict arises, a friction is there. Integrity, do you follow the rules when not watched? Have you identified your top 6 values according to which your life will be guided? Do you have compromised values hampering dignity? Realized it? And the 11th thing is quality of life. Trust, respect, and surrender to the higher power. No reason to be in joy and contentment, still you enjoy. Sense of fulfillment of higher degree, if there is there. Greater and realized values. These are quality of life and life vision. Many people don't have a life vision. The purpose, the ultimate purpose they don't have. But that is why we are born, right? If you know that. And if you have put a very big audacious goal, then that is what um, give yourself one. Otherwise, give yourself zero. If you have clarity, give yourself one. If no, it is possible to have clarity as it is at any point of time. You experience certainty, sweet spot. Many people know already what their purpose will be. Many people take time to discover it. You feel energy flowing thinking about it. Feel like going all out. Visualize future. Do you feel like the chosen one? So these are the questions you need to answer. And if you know what are how many what are the scores you have got, right? This is 12 thing and 12 aspects of life, and each aspect has had few questions, and the take the average score, right? If you have taken like say 5 out of 4, take the average of that score, whatever you have achieved, and add all these scores. If it is less than say 30, then you let us start from the highest higher point. If it is 50 to 60, then your life is on track. You are perfectly done. You are managing time well. Actually, there are very few distractions in your life. If it is 30 to 40, then you need a little tweaking of whatever your life system is. And if it is 20 to 30 or even less, then you need a disciplined way of understanding things. So this is the day one. How, please let me know, how did you find it? Did you find it valuable? How did you manage to answer the questions? What have been your scores? And if you see your scores, please share them with me so that we can find out where you are. You need some more understanding about your time. Let us work on this. Thank you for watching.